This is the easiest tree farm for Minecraft Bedrock, and as always, there will be a world download in the description. Alright, the first thing you're going to do is find a nice open area to build the farm in, and after you've done that, we're going to build an 18 by 18 square, so the interior of that square is going to be 16 blocks by 16 blocks, and the easiest way to make that square is to build out by 18 blocks, and then build out by 17 blocks, and then go ahead and connect up that square, and the inside should be 16 by 16, and I'm going to do that right now. And after you've built the square, you want to come inside, and what we're going to do is we're going to count over 8. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Place down a temporary block right there, and go on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Place down a temporary block right there. We do the same thing over here. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 temporary block. And just to make sure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And place down a temporary block. So now we know where the center of the farm is, so we're just going to take these temporary blocks and build over into the center, doing this on both sides of the farm. Then go ahead and make a 2x2 platform, and then we can go ahead and get rid of all of these temporary blocks. After we've marked out the center of the farm, we need to decide where we want the front of the farm to be, meaning where we want the items to flow. So I want the water to flow down this way and have all of the items end up in this corner right here. So in order to do that, we're going to come over to where we place down this platform, and we're going to mine the blocks that are in line with the closest layer of temporary blocks. So we're just going to mine out this strip right here, and we're going to do the same thing on this side as well. But the awesome thing is that when we go over here and we place down some water on this back wall here, because this is going to be how we flow all of the items over, you're going to see that it goes right up to this ledge, and this is going to allow us to mine out this area of the farm without dealing with water. And after you have mined out this area and you have two separate layers here, we're now ready to remove this layer of blocks. So we're just going to break one block here to continue the water stream, and we're also going to mine the dirt underneath of our platform, and we're just going to keep going across just like this. Now all of the water is going to flow over here except for where the platform is, but we're about to move that anyways. But on this one block strip, we're just going to break this strip going all the way across, and then whatever way you want your items to flow, we're going to place down a water source in the opposite direction. So again, I want my items over here, so we're going to come in this corner now, place down a water bucket, and on this last block right here, we're going to mine this block and then mine all of this dirt as well. We should be left with one block right here, and this is actually going to be where the hopper is. So we're going to remove these two blocks and then these two blocks. Then we have 3 blocks right here. Go ahead and mine out these 3 blocks. Place down a double chest, and this is going to be the collection system. And then place down a hopper running into that chest. And what you can do now is you can mine out these blocks right here, so these 3 blocks, along with this block so you have access to the air. Grab your ladders now and place down 3 ladders just like this. That way you can get in and out of the farm and collect all of your drops. If you want, you can place your blocks back here. Those are really just unnecessary, but you can place them if you want. Again, that is going to be where all of the drops end up. Alright, and going back to the center of the farm now, we're going to make the actual platform here. So we're simply just going to place down 4 dirt blocks on top of our temporary blocks here. Go ahead and remove those temporary blocks, and then place down 2 pieces of dirt just like that, with a ladder. This ladder can literally go anywhere on the platform, but this is going to be where we stand when we plant the saplings. Alright, I've gone ahead and put myself in survival mode to show you guys how to use the farm. So all you need is 4 saplings. After you have 4 saplings, you never need to punch another tree again to get a sapling, because this farm is going to do it for you. All you need to do now is place down your 4 saplings, go ahead and bone meal them just like this, and after you have one of these trees, we're just going to mine ourselves a staircase up the tree. Now, the faster your axe, the faster the rates are going to be, because obviously you can mine down more trees. But once we get to the top, we're going to mine this thing all the way down. Now, the awesome thing about this farm is that you're going to get tons of apples, tons of sticks, of course, tons of wood, and tons of saplings as well. And of course, we are never going to miss another drop again, so all of these saplings are going to end up in our collection system, along with all of the wood. So if you were doing this in something that didn't have those water streams, obviously you would lose quite a few drops. So if we get to the top here, all we're going to do is mine our way back down through the center. So we just need to clear out this top area, so mine all of these blocks. mine this block, and then this is the most fun part. Let's just go ahead and collect that wood really quick. Now this is the most fun part. All we're gonna do is stand right here and mine our way down just by spinning in a circle. This is always my favorite part about using this method, and it's so simple and it's so fast because you can just keep planting these. Now, because that was the first tree I planted, all of the saplings are going to end up inside of the collection system, like I said earlier, so we're gonna have to wait for this tree to despawn before we can use the farm again. But once we get those saplings back, we can plant another tree, and of course, using this tree, we're gonna get so many more saplings than just 4, meaning that we don't have to come back here, collect the saplings, and then go back. So this is probably going to give us right around 9 saplings. As you can see, they're falling here, meaning that we could plant this 2 more times, come back to the collection system, and then collect more saplings. And now that the tree has completely decayed, we can take a look at what we ended up getting. So as you can see, we got 14 spruce saplings, meaning that we could probably plant around 4 trees, because I'm sure we would pick up at least 2 saplings while we were planting them. And we also ended up collecting, I think, 2 or 3 extra spruce logs, and of course, the 10 sticks. Now, if we take these, all we have to do now is come back to the farm, and all we're going to do is the exact same mining method. Place down your 4 saplings, go ahead and bone meal them, and after they grow into a tree, now this could not be a more annoying variant. If we go ahead and mine it the exact same way, you might notice that I have an enchanted axe now with efficiency 5 and unbreaking 3. Now this is going to make it even faster to use, and of course, if you can afford it, a haste 2 beacon would make all the difference. You would practically be annihilating these things in probably half a second. That might be a little bit of hyperbole there, but yeah, as you can see, exact same mining method, it works just the same. And of course, once we've mined this one down, the awesome thing is since we have so many saplings in our inventory, all we have to do is replant the saplings here, go ahead and bone meal these, and these are going to immediately grow into a tree. And we got another annoying one. What are the odds? So if we go ahead and mine this one, I think you guys get the point. It's a pretty cyclical cycle, but again, if you do this fast enough and with these good enchantments, you could easily get 7,000, maybe 7,500 logs per hour. I don't really know, but yeah, this is quite fast. Alright, that is going to do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, then be sure to subscribe and leave a like. Alongside this farm, I would highly recommend building a bone meal farm, and I have plenty of those on my channel. Just to name a few, I would recommend either a fish bone meal farm, those things are incredibly efficient, a kelp XP farm, those things can use composters and create bone meal, which again is super efficient, and the other option is to just use a very simple skeleton grinder with like those mob spawners. That is another very easy way to get bone meal. But again, hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, then be sure to subscribe. My name is 1UpMC, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Also, just a reminder, there is a world download on the Discord.